Yeah, okay, great. Sounds great. Thank you, Rose and Bob.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my with my computer, but it's the second time that I'm just struggling with the Zoom. Sorry for that. But yeah, I would agree that it would make more sense that you could set up a meeting where there are like Zane and Doug is also available, and I think you'll have more like better output together with them. So yeah. If someone else has any questions or comments on this, please go ahead.
One thing I wanted to say is that these proposals aren't incompatible together. Like we could still do a granular setting on one system and do this bulk setting across multiple systems. So we could set up one with this granular way as in the extend bare metal CRD to support BIOS configuration, and also read those settings and push them across multiple machines. But we can talk about this in in the next meeting. Just wanted to make that point.
I think Doug voiced a concern about having two ways to do the same. Maybe it's
he did, but I don't think that they're not incompatible for sure. They are complementary in a sense.
Yeah, it says right there, Doug Heldman commented 2 days ago.
Right.
It would be better if you had one API for managing BIOS settings. That would reduce confusion and avoid any cases where you have to manage the precedence between two sets of inputs.
And I would just like to say they could be. We could support both of them if we do on a reference machine. We set it up with this way, using this method, and then we took all those settings and pushed it across multiple machines in bulk.
Yeah, I mean, an implementation can be sort of figured out which leverages one for the other. Sounds totally doable.
So we can talk about this with Doug at the next, at the next meeting.
Right. Yeah, sounds great. I'll send out the doodle on the mailing list. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Nort. Okay, let's move on. So the next item was for me. So regarding the 1Password. So you probably saw an email where I was just asking if there were any objections that we're applying for 1Password. Basically, we recently got 1Password account as a CNCF project or open source project, and we are now using it in our Jenkins infra to kind of securely share the keys between the folks who are maintaining the Jenkins CI for the Metalcube. So this was just an update. So the second one was also for me, or a couple of them, regarding the Docker Hub account. So the similar we applied for Docker Hub account. This is again related to the CI, because you probably know that Docker last year has announced the pull rate limit for free and non-authorized accounts. So, and we had that issue in our CI. So, and for now we had a workaround, but we thought we could get a Docker Hub account. But during the application, we had a chat with Docker people and realized that even after the promotion, it doesn't mean that we will be able to pull any images without the limit, like any image that is available on the Docker Hub publicly. So it's only limited to our namespace or to the images that we store in our own account, which doesn't really solve our problem. So we kind of gave up on this application. And right now we're again like continuing to rely on our workaround, which is just pre-pulling the container images once every day, I think, and then bake it into the CI operating system, and then use that image in every CI that is being triggered across whole Metalcube GitHub repo. So yep, this was the second update. Any questions or comments on this? Okay, if no, then I'll just move on. So the next one was, excuse me, regarding the Metalcube office hours. So now we have like scheduled 2 office hours for the upcoming KubeCon. The first one is on May 4th. The second one is on May 7th. So you'll have to convert the times for your time zone. And there are the links for those who are interested to join as an attendee. Because this is not the links for those folks who will be facilitating or participating in leading the meeting. So yeah. And then the last item for me is regarding the time change for the meetings. I'm sorry that I didn't update it last time, and I realized that a couple of people, especially those who are based on the US, they missed the community meeting because we had a time change, and I basically forgot to update the document and send the notification, but I did it today. So now, like I made it in the EDT time zone because just to follow the US, but you can see also you need to see time as well. So any questions or comments on this? Okay, if no, then let's move on. Ashu, I think requesting for reviews on the PRs. Ashu, please.
Yeah. So actually, we have uploaded the whole code of 2 proposals over there. So there are around 10 PRs. So coding PRs are around 6 or 7, and the last one you means people can ignore. It is work in progress. It is can be ignored, and the second one, the 70, which is adding Ashukumar Ravi Wagmar as a reviewer, that is almost done. We just need SGTM. It is approved by Zane. So yeah, and other PRs are means kind of uh, almost no review comments are there. So we need review comments from community so that it can move on.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Digambar.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was on release, so I couldn't available last couple of weeks. I'll get this done this week by tomorrow itself. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I remember during this edition of the reviewers, I think you have to be the public member of the Metalcube GitHub org, right? Because
Yes.
I see you need still to test, meaning you are not a public member. Like, was
Actually,
there someone who sent like the invitation?
Doug has sent me the
Ah,
invitation. I have accepted it, and I made the membership public also.
okay,
Same with the Ravi. Yes.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
we have done that.
Good. So I think you're just missing. Uh, I'm not sure why it didn't take the approve label from Zane, but yeah, I think you need LGTM and approve, and once the list is extended, it will be much easier to do the review also for all the PRs that are hanging. Yeah, but if someone else also has like time to take a look and review the PRs, please please do so. That would be appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I think that was the end of our agenda for today. If there is still something that you want to discuss, then please use the moment.
May I just have a small personal announcement? This is Dmitry. I know some people were asking me for reviews recently, and I haven't been responding very well. I'm very busy downstream than this, and probably for a month more. So if you're absolutely sure that you need a review from me, please somehow indicate it through, I don't know, Slack messages or anything, because GitHub notifications are disastrous. If you don't absolutely need a review from me, in most cases you probably don't, then yeah, please look for someone else to just, sorry, I know I haven't been responsive recently, but I have really a lot of things to do currently.
Yep.
That's good, Dimitri. Probably I'm one of those people who keeps tagging you on the PRs. So I'll take that into account. Thank
Yeah,
you
no
for-
worries about this. It's fine. I'm just explaining why I may not be able to respond as timely as I used to or as you expect me to.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you for being upfront about that.
Great. Any other topics that we still want to discuss before we close the meeting? Okay, I take it as no. Then
Hey, Faiz, I have one thing to discuss here. There is one proposal project. I have an idea on that. So internally we are working on it. I would like to present that. Maybe next meeting would be a good idea to present that proposal.
Yeah.
Or should I submit it? Because I'll put it on Google Doc and then we'll try to present it next week.
Yeah, sure. I think like the first thing that you want to do is probably open the GitHub PR for Metalcube docs with the actual proposal, and if you want to share and explain a bit to the community, you could just take the time during the next call and then like give us a brief, like like a walkthrough to what you're trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, then I think we can close the call here. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining, and take care and see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you for us. Bye.
Bye.